When Europeans came into what is now the interior of New York State in the early 1600s, they found major settlements, agricultural development, and functioning democracy among the Haudenosaunee. As trade developed, it became clear that agreements were needed about how the two peoples might live together.
In 1613, the Dutch and Mohawk made a treaty for peaceful relations. That agreement is signified by a wampum belt, known as the Two Road.
The history of our nation is in the wampum belts. And when we make treaties, there's always a belt. We have the Treaty of 1775. We have the Treaty of 1776. We have the Treaty of 1784, Fort Stanwix. We have the Treaty of 1789, Fort Harmer. He said, we need another one. And a big one. That was made by your president, George Washington, as a promise to the Six Nation Confederation that we would have peace and security in our lands as long as the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, as long as the river runs downhill, and as long as the grass is green.
The United States' responsibility to live up to these promises in the covenant chain of treaties is encoded directly into the Constitution. Article 6 states, "This Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, of which shall be made, under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding."
New York violated the law when it took the land, and that therefore those transactions are void, and that the title to the land belongs with the Onondagas. The amount of land is what we see here. It's the Aboriginal territory. It's a couple of million acres anyway. It's a lot of land. What the nation is seeking, though, is to work with its neighbors for a healing. That's what the case is about. It's to work together, to live together, to use the good mind. That's the message that the peacemaker brought. That's the message the Onondaga is bringing to its neighborhood.
Today, Haudenosaunee people and allies from throughout New York State are coming together to renew the Two-Row Wampum Treaty and live side by side in peace and friendship.